Ooh, ooh, ooh.
All right, it looks like we are live.
All right. What's up, guys? John here. Titan Talk Tuesday in full effect. Man, Rob, Big Irishman. What's up, guys? How you guys doing today on this fine Tuesday? Hope all is well with you guys. All is good here. Just crazy and hectic, busy like usual. Man, it's just it doesn't stop, but it's all good, man. I'd rather be busy than not busy and stagnant, that's for sure. What's going on, Big Irishman, my man, dude? I hope all is well with you guys. John in the house. What's up, guys? Leslie, what's going on? Proud of you guys. Rotten Rob, Big Irishman, John. You guys are in it to win it, man. The Titan Transformation Challenge is almost complete. This is it, guys. You guys are in the final home stretch. And couldn't be prouder of all you guys. And I'm telling you, it's going to be awesome to announce the winner. And hopefully, you guys who are in this contest, every one of you guys is going to win something else. We'll see what it is at the end of the contest. Morrison, what's going on? What's going on, guys? I appreciate all the love. Thank you guys for joining in. So, got a great show for you guys as usual. I got some good topics today, too. I mean, I think it directly affects males and people in general. So, I think you guys are going to like what I'm talking about. What up, Dominic? How you doing? I'll be posting later today. I had gotten sick again. Man, had a minor OPS. I'm sorry, dude. Man, just, it's crazy out there. All this stuff that's going around, all the illnesses, all the sicknesses and stuff like that. So, I'm sorry you got sick again. You know, it's not just COVID that people are getting sick from. It's getting sick from all different things that we normally get sick from. Common colds, bacterial infections, sinus infections, and such. So, you know, we're not out of not getting sick anymore, what everybody thinks out there. But it is what it is. So hopefully you get better, man. Hopefully you feel a lot better in the next couple days. All right, so let's get into Titan Talk Tuesday official. Let's talk about the therapy of the week. What's up, Josh? How you doing, man? So the therapy of the week this week is kind of a special one, the Titan Trifecta. It's not one therapy. It's actually 3 therapies in a package deal. So the Titan Trifecta consists of Titan Complete, Hercules Potion, and ECA Stack Plus. And for this, if you get the Titan Trifecta, there's actually a discount on the package price for all 3 of the therapies. Now let's talk about these therapies and really break them down. What's going on, B. Moozin? Frank, what's going on? Mark, how you doing? So Titan Complete, that's the first one we're going to talk about today. Titan Complete is an awesome therapy. It's got MIC, methionine, inositol, and choline. It's got B complex, B1 through B6, and B12. It also has the 3 branch chain amino acids, leucine, isoleucine, and valine. And then it also has L-carnitine. So it's great for natural energy, weight loss, processing fats to the liver faster, hair, skin, nails, nervous system, not going into a catabolic effect, being able to put on lean mass a lot better naturally, and L-carnitine better for blood flow. So you get a lot out of Titan Complete right there. That's one therapy in the Titan Trifecta. And you usually take this in the AM. So usually you're going to take this right when you wake up in the morning, and that's going to get you going, right? It's going to boost your metabolism, get everything rolling, get the machine moving. So that's the first therapy of Titan Trifecta. The second one, Hercules Potion. So Hercules Potion is awesome. Talking about glutamine for recovery, arginine, blood flow, vasodilation, L-citrulline, more vasodilation, precursor to nitric oxide. Ornithine, so it's an anti-fatigue amino acid, more activity, more strenuous work, being able to get done. Lysine to build the immune system. Taurine for cramping in the body, right? Also for brain function. Proline, a collagen-based amino acid to help lubrication. NAC to help liver functions. You're also talking about L-carnitine, again in that. More blood flow, helping with build muscle too as well. So you're talking about a lot there between the 2. And usually you're going to take this injectable 45 minutes to an hour at most before your workouts. Okay, or any strenuous activity out there. People ask me all the time, do I have to take just Hercules Potion before workouts? No, you don't. You can take this before any strenuous workout or activity, period. Whether it's walking around the Disney park all day, whether you're at the park with your kids playing all day, whether you're in the gym trying to work out and build more muscle, when you're running around the track or marathons or anything like that, you're going to get a better advantage by using this. You're going to get better performance and better recovery out of it too as well. So these are all great things. Plus, you're talking about all natural things. There's no hormones in here. There's nothing that has any negative side effects. It's stuff that your body really needs. So you've got the 2 therapies, Titan Complete, Hercules Potion. For the third one, ECA Stack Plus. Ephedrine, caffeine, aspirin, B12, and chromium, all in one little capsule. Real ephedrine HCl that's going to help with fat burning, adipose tissue burning, right? Brown adipose tissue. And then you're also talking about more energy, concentration. You're also adding caffeine in there, which is another stimulant. These work synergistically together to help for more of a weight loss effect, plus increasing your core temperature and raising it a little bit. And you're talking about more energy too as well. So when you're mixing these both together in that capsule, you're looking for good, clean, natural energy, nothing that's going to overstimulate you, right? And then you're talking about good mental clarity and mental focus on what you're doing. So that can help at your job. It can help in your daily activities. It can help during your workout because you want to be focused when you're working out, guys. That's the main thing about it, right? You really want to concentrate on what you're doing. And being able to raise core temperature and be able to give you more energy should help during your workouts or during your daily activities or daily regimen. Also with this, you're getting aspirin in there. Now, it's only 30 milligrams. Some people are allergic to aspirin. It's not a problem. Aspirin can be eliminated from the formulation if you're allergic to it. And if you're worried about taking too much aspirin, this is 30 milligrams. A baby aspirin is 81 milligrams, and that's okay to take every day. So 30 milligrams is not going to affect you. Even if you doubled up on the ECA Stack Plus and took 2 a day, you're only getting 60 milligrams of aspirin. So it's really not going to harm you at all. It's not going to create any negative effect at all. But if you're allergic to it, we take it out. You don't even have to worry about it. The last one that's in it is chromium. So chromium is great for weight loss. It's going to help support more weight loss effect in there. It's going to help with metabolism and such. So you're getting a great fat burner there, okay? And mental clarity out of it too as well. And this you can take in the morning too. So you can take it right along with your Titan Complete and then do your Hercules Potion later on in the day. So literally, ECA Stack Plus, John says, my morning coffee. Me too. I don't drink coffee, so I take my 1 ECA Stack in the morning, and I'm good to go all day, literally. And I start my day at like 5:30 a.m. every day, 6 o'clock at the latest. Got to get up, get my son up, get him moving, get him breakfast, take him to school, and then I'm back answering emails, social media, getting that all started, then getting ready and getting my day started to come in the office or doing such meetings, whatever it is. Literally going throughout my day, trying to get the workout into as well. I don't take any pre-workouts. I don't take any powders or anything over-the-counter supplements. The only thing I might take once in a great while is maybe a protein shake that's already made. Just because I might be on the go, I haven't been able to eat, and I need to get some sort of protein in. It might not be the best thing, but it's better than a lot of things out there. It's better than fast food or anything like that. So I might get a protein shake in here or there. But otherwise, I'm really sticking to my food. I'm really sticking to my Titan therapies, and that's what makes me tick, talk, and run like, I don't know, like a robot that never quits. I don't know what to say. That's right. Frank Malut said Hercules Potion for an amazing pump. It really does. It creates that pump, vascularity, the vasodilation. What up, Shaped by Sarah? Strength Addicts in the house. What's up, Christian? How you doing? Jeff the Great. So it really does. Justin Caviar in the house. My man. DMK Fit. Estelan. What's going on? So yeah, one of these therapies creates a tremendous amount of health benefits and helps in a lot of different ways. But all 3 of these things, and they all work together. You can take all these therapies together, and they're all going to have different benefits that are going to help you expedite your results and whatever you're doing, right? But mainly, like I said, you're going to be able to, boost the natural metabolism, get more energy out of these things, conserve muscle, build lean mass, work out longer, recover faster, build the immune system, help the liver functions out, give you a little stimulation with the ECA Stack Plus so you have the energy to go, and don't quit. Happy Tuesday to you too, Sarah. I appreciate that. Cisco SB, what's going on? All right, so at that point, man, yeah, like a Duracell bunny. I love that one, Big Irishman. That's right on point, too. Like the bunny, just keep going and going and going and going. That commercial definitely fits my lifestyle, for sure, 100%. But that's what you get with the Titan Trifecta. It's 3 of our main top-selling therapies all combined together in a package for you guys. So we can save you a little bit of money and get you better results by using all 3 together. Because if you use one of these, you're going to get great results. But if you use all 3 and you use them correctly, you're going to expedite those results and get them faster and feel better by doing it. Home runs all the way around with these three things. The ECA Stack Plus is the only thing that if you have cardiovascular issues or, cardiovascular issues, high blood pressure, that one might not be a good fit. But for most people out there, they can take an ECA Stack Plus. They're generally healthy, so they don't have that problem or issue, right? So these three therapies, Titan Trifecta, very awesome therapies to be on. You can use synergistically together, and they do not require any blood work. So if you're interested in getting the Titan Trifecta, all you have to do is fill out the new patient paperwork, which you can do online on our website, and then you'll see the medical consult, the medical provider via consult, via FaceTime or telemedicine if you're not here in the area, or you can come in the office and see one of our beautiful providers at our amazing office in person. It's really up to you. We make it that simple and that easy to do. It's really that simple and easy to do. People ask me all the time, like, all I have to do is fill out the patient paperwork and see the provider. I'm like, yeah, that's it. And most of the therapies you don't need blood work for. Now, with hormones and IGF-1 and all that, you're going to need to do blood work first. We're going to have to see some baselines, see where those levels are at, make sure everything else is intact too as well, and make sure you're generally healthy. And at that point, you'll be able to get those therapies too if you fall in line with what we need. So it's real simple and easy. I get it all the time. If you guys don't know what we do, hormone replacement therapy for males and females, medical weight loss therapies, rejuvenation detox therapies, vitamin amino acid injectable therapies like Titan Complete, Hercules Potion, Titan Serenity, which I'm going to be bringing up here in the next couple weeks as a therapy of the week. I think it's a tremendous therapy that we haven't focused enough on. And I know we talk about sleep all the time and such, and this has a good component list on there of the three components that are going to help you do that. Also, so what we do is peptides, so healing peptides, weight loss peptides, sexual peptides, all ED or libido enhancing therapies too as well for males and females. Blood work nationwide too as well. So we look about hormones, vital organs, food sensitivity testing, amino acid, vitamins, all these different things, STD testing all through blood, and we can send you in anywhere in the country. And if you guys are in the area, if you guys want to come in for IV therapy, we make our own custom bags for our patients, depending on what they want, or we have preset bags that we can make for you too. If you say, listen, I just want to come in and get an IV, get some hydration, some aminos, some vitamins, we have those bags set up for you too as well. We also have a really cool one too for females. If you're having that time of the month or having PMS, having cramping, bloating, issues like that, we actually made an IV bag specifically for females in that situation. And we also make an Aphrodite mix too as well that also helps with hair, skin, and nails. So we have a lot of different things that we offer for our patients, whether you're in the area or whether you're out of state. And it doesn't matter if you're out of state or in the area. The only difference is you can't come in for IV therapy. That's it. All the other therapies that we offer, all the blood work we offer to everybody across the country. The only ones right now is Ohio and Idaho, and Ohio is getting worked out, so that should be very soon, where I can welcome back Ohio patients for good. So I appreciate that, all you guys waiting out there. I know some of you guys have been busting my chops about it for a while, so I'm pretty happy to give you guys the news that we are coming back to Ohio because it was a big thing. Had a lot of Ohio patients and stuff. DMK said, I started Aries on Sunday. It's amazing how my appetite just disappeared. I was talking about this today on a video that I made, which we'll be releasing here probably next week. But I made a video on the new Aries injectable therapy, which is semaglutide. And it's really an amazing therapy for weight loss. And DMK brought it up, and I wasn't going to talk about it today, but I think it's important to bring up because a lot of patients are on it. A lot of patients have been getting great results, and a lot of patients or people that want to be patients want weight loss. So for this one, I've been telling people, I'm like, listen, for weight loss, this injectable Aries therapy is a game changer, and let me tell you why. First off, it's FDA approved for weight loss, which is great. Makes people feel all warm and fuzzy inside. But a lot of different FDA approved medications have harmed people in the past as well. So I don't always take that as the end all be all thing, right? But this one has little to any counterindications. So that means that mostly everybody can use it. Now there are some counterindications like thyroid issues, cancer and stuff like that. That, obviously we're going to screen and make sure this is okay for a patient to have. But majority of people out there, this is going to be good for. Even people that have high blood pressure, cardiovascular issues, diabetes type 2. So, like I was just talking about ECA Stack Plus, some people can't take ECA Stack Plus because they have high blood pressure or cardiovascular issues or heart problems, where this is going to be a game changer for them because it doesn't matter. It's not going to affect them in a negative way. There's no stimulants in it, and it's going to work. Even by the clinical studies, 5 to 10% of total body mass. This is amazing. Okay, now the other amazing thing about it, and DMK brought this up, was it curbs appetite. So that's the big thing with a lot of people with weight loss. They can't curb their appetite. The hunger just gets too real, and they have too much temptation, and they have to eat. And when they start eating, they start binge eating, or they start making up. They have those cravings, right? Because they haven't ate sugars per se all day, or carbs, and their body is craving some of these different things, where this is a game changer, where it really does curb the appetite, so you really don't want to eat. It slows down as far as the food in the digestion tract. It doesn't constipate you, but what it does is it releases the micronutrients in the body at a more even level. So this means that you don't have high blood sugar spikes or glucose level spikes, which is another benefit to you guys, because having glucose level spikes or high blood sugar levels, especially for long periods of time, creates a different environment for the body, like insulin resistance, or even coming up to a diabetes type 2 diagnosis possibly. So these are some of the things that you're going to get benefits from also, but you're going to get weight loss effect, and you're going to get the curbing of the appetite, which is like a big thing for everybody. Now, even before FDA approved weight loss medications like phentermine and fen and such, these things were stimulants. These things could affect the cardiovascular system in a negative way and could not be used for long-term use, where semaglutide or Aries injectable therapy can be used for long-term use. It's very, very cool stuff. It's an awesome and amazing therapy altogether, and it's helped so many different people out there of all walks of life, especially the people that have the other health ailment issues, right? It's a big, big thing. Watch Tampa go play the Titan Center, eat good. Yep, definitely. I'm dying to head down to Tampa to visit Titan in person. DMK, you let me know, man. I can't wait to meet you in person for sure. Christian, Aries is definitely a game changer. It is a great therapy all the way around. It's not all hype. It is the real deal, which is amazing, because a lot of people out there, and I was talking about this in the video, almost 50% of people are obese, overweight, or heading in that direction, even in young kids, which is, it's a shame, right? That young children or kids are already at the point in their life where they're overweight and obese. What do you think is going to happen to those kids later on as they grow, as they get older? It's not going to get better unless things change for them, right? Whether, it's something that they're eating, some other medication they might be taking. These different lifestyle changes for children is really, really important. And that us as adults need to set the guidelines, set the example for them, so we're putting them in the right direction. And most of the time, a lot of adults, as far as parents, are not doing the right things for their kids. They're setting them up for failure. They're feeding them these things. They're putting them in these lifestyle arrangements where it's a negative, unhealthy lifestyle, and they're following those footsteps. And, it is what it is. If you're in an environment where somebody's teaching you to do this, and not by teaching, I'm teaching you to do this, but they're doing it over and over. They're putting you in that routine of negativity as far as an unhealthy lifestyle, and that's going to continue on because they weren't taught anything different. And that's a big thing out there. We need to teach our kids to eat better. We need to teach our kids to not fall for the hype on the front of food. I was talking about this with Andreas in our earlier today, where Andreas was looking at a cookie and it said, 24 grams of protein, right? And, he's type 2 diabetic. But he didn't look at the back, and the back says, it's like, I don't know, what was it, like 30 grams of sugar or something like that?
24 grams. You should have seen his face.
24 grams of sugar in this little cookie, right? That cost him $5. And, by the front, he thought it was going to be healthy for him. But you look at the back, that tells the real deal. Don't believe the marketing hype. The front of a packaging is just that. It's marketing. It's supposed to bring you in because they want you to purchase it. But the back, the label, the ingredients, that is the real deal of what you're really intaking in your body. And you are what you eat. That saying is so true. And if you don't think of it like that, think of yourself as a high-performance race car. And if you feed your high-performance race car 89 at the gas tank, you're probably not going to have the best run in the race car. It's going to have to be 93 or above as far as octane wise. And at that point, you will be in check and your car will run like it should properly at a high performance rate. So it's really, really important. DMK said, my PCP told me semaglutide for weight loss would be amazing for me. They're right on spot. I mean, it really is. I've seen it, where it's trying to get prescribed by some PCPs and then insurance companies knocking it down because they don't want to pay for it. It's a really, really expensive drug. Where if you did get the manufactured commercial version of semaglutide, like Ozempic, right? You might see that commercial, Ozempic, right? It sticks in my mind all the time because I see it all the time. And I have for years, well, at least for 2 years now. I've seen it a ton. But when you go to get Ozempic, right, and let's say you go get it from a pharmacy, most insurance companies won't want to cover it. At that point, even if you wanted to get it through GoodRx, the dosage that you get from a manufactured commercial version of semaglutide is usually 2.4 milligrams. We do a 5 milligram or 5.4 milligram. It's really crazy. So we double the dose of the medication you're getting. And if you looked at like a GoodRx or whatever it is, you're talking about like $800 or $900 for that 2.4 milligram vial of Ozempic, where through us, you're talking about $550 for 5.4. So it's almost double the medication you're getting, which is crazy, right? But that's what it is. But a lot of people are wanting to use it. They're wanting to get on it, but insurance companies are turning them down because they don't want to cover the medication for them because everybody wants it. I'll be straightforward with you guys. It's been one of our top sellers. I knew it was going to be a top seller because, I don't want to tell you guys you don't have to work out or you don't have to eat a clean diet, but it's going to help no matter what. Now, with this, I would definitely not recommend just using it as a crutch. Do the right things and you'll get way better results. If you're eating clean and you're having some activity, this is going to set you up for success down the line. All right. Aries gave me energy and lost weight with Aries. First came out, loved it on week 2 of my semaglutide therapy. Feeling great. Loving it. I'm loving it, man. That's awesome, B-Moozin. Let me know how things are going for sure. Art said, I'm on Aries as well. Bye-bye appetite. Now I pick and choose what I need to eat. It's really crazy to go through it. Charisse was on it. Some of the other girls are on it, like Nicole, our office manager, and a couple of the other girls. And, man, they've lost weight already on the scale. And you can tell by their body, too. So you're seeing it in 2 different lights there. And they told me, literally, I don't want to eat. And that's not a good thing either, right? You want to get nutrients. So when you do eat, it keeps the food in your system. So you are releasing the nutrients in the body, the macronutrients and stuff. So don't worry about that. But, you're definitely going to want to eat and stuff like that because, listen, it's not good if you just don't eat anything. That's not good, right? You're starving yourself, and that's not good. So with this, you'll be able to eat, but you'll be able to pick and choose your meals, which is a good thing, right? Because at that point, you should be picking and choosing good food sources that you're feeding your body, all right? So it might be smaller portions too as well, but that's the good weight loss effect. And the other thing about it is that if you do get sugar in your body, right, in your bloodstream, this helps get the sugar out of the blood and into the cells, so it's using it as energy. So that's why it might be why you're getting energy out of taking the semaglutide, because it literally takes the sugar out, puts it in the cells, and then your body's utilizing it for energy going forth. Really, really cool. He said insurance would never pay because even at 400 pounds, I was never close to pre-diabetic. All right, so that's changed a little bit, Fitness DMK. So originally, semaglutide, I don't know how I got into those, but I'll discuss it. So originally, semaglutide was originally FDA approved for diabetes type 2, right? So that was the first FDA approval for the medication. Now, obviously with this and like metformin and all these other pre-diabetic medications or diabetes type 2 medications, the main side effect of these medications is weight loss, which is a great thing because losing weight actually helps those diabetics. So it's a win-win situation. But when the drug company's seen this, right, they obviously said, hey, listen, weight loss is a billions and billions of dollar business. So let's see if we can get this approved for this. And obviously they got the approval, and that's what it's approved for now. So not just for diabetics, but for weight loss too as well. They want it in usually morbidly obese patients with BMI over 30 and such like that. And that's where the insurance companies might not let you get it. Because if you're not over that and over BMI, but 400 pounds, I mean, they should definitely look at it and be like, oh, okay, not a problem. But it's just weird, right? I've seen these insurance companies okay it for some people and turn it down for most. It's just been really crazy. All right.
Remember Stephen Moore?
Oh, yeah. What's going on, brother? What's up, Titan family? I ordered IGF-1 therapy for the first time. Can't wait to get it. I cannot wait for you to try it, brother. So I think you've tried MK and these other ones like that, too.
Yeah, because he had issues trying to gain weight.
Yes. So I think you're really going to like this, Steve. Big shout out to Steve. Combat veteran, much respect out to you, man, serving our country. I appreciate you and everything that you do, and all our other veterans out there, first responders out there too as well. You guys are the real deal, and that's what makes our country great, is people like you that fight for our freedoms and put their lives on the line, and that's a big thing, man, for sure. So big shout out to Steve. He's a great Titan athlete, great Titan patient. He's also he's working out, so I'm gonna call him an athlete too as well. But yeah, big
MMA fighter.
Yeah, MMA fighter. That's an athlete for sure. So big shout out. Booty guy in the house. What up, Demetrius? How you doing, brother? DMK said, I am now at 260 pounds. That's my question about Aries. How do I make sure I'm getting enough protein not to lose muscle mass? All right, so this is a big one, Fitness DMK. So what I would do is this. Now, if you're getting, obviously the curbing of your hunger, right? Just try to make sure you're getting the protein in one way or another, whether it's fish, chicken, some good food that you're sticking in there, or steak possibly, or maybe even a drink. If you can drink some protein, then that would be just too sufficient. Make sure you're getting your branched chain amino acids, because those will help, not go into a catabolic effect and help with holding onto that lean muscle. But like I said, with semaglutide, it's going to help curb the appetite, but it's also holding the food in there to release the macronutrients at an even level point. So, you should be good there. You should be where you're not losing a whole bunch of muscle and stuff like that. I've seen a couple girls that have been on it. A couple guys right now, they haven't lost any muscle mass, right? They have lost weight. And they're obviously, they're losing weight throughout their body. I have a lot of people that say, I just want to lose my belly fat, right? Well, that's not how it works. We can't really target unless we're injecting something directly into it, or doing it like a cool sculpt or something like that, where you're directly affecting those fat cells in the area. The biggest thing is shrinking those fat cells and getting rid of some of these different things. But semaglutide is going to definitely help as far as losing the weight. But I think you're going to be good there either way, man, for sure, 100%. Has anyone tried the fat burning cream? Have always been curious and not sure how that works. So John, yeah. So a lot of people get the fat loss cream, the Titan fat burning cream, and it does work. Now what it does is you'll apply it to the different areas, and what it does is it helps shrink the fat cells in those areas, tighten the skin in those areas, and it will make the area more aesthetically pleasing. Now, if you're wanting to lose weight and use it in that effect when you're training, just rub it on. You can put it on you can put on one of the squeam belts and stuff like that, or use saran wrap to wrap the area. And it'll also dehydrate the area as well, so it'll make it look, a lot better as far as that goes, and get all the water out of there too. So it's really, really good. A lot of guys and girls use it, and you can use it in multiple locations. It just doesn't have to be in your stomach. It could be on your legs. It could be, on your cheeks. It could be on your arms, wherever you want. Is there such thing as an IGF-1 LR3 in oral liquid form? So no, I've never seen an IGF-1 in oral or liquid form. The only thing that's close to an oral form of IGF-1 would be MK677 ibutamoren, which is an oral GHRH peptide, and at that point, that one works really well. And it really does help stimulate IGF-1 levels. And it stimulates the G-relin hormone, so it increases strength, it'll increase lean muscle mass, hopefully losing weight, better sleep patterns, but it will increase hunger too. So that's one thing you have to watch out for, and make sure you're eating clean. But I've never seen one in oral or liquid form. I know there's research chemical sites out there, not for human consumption, and some of these guys do liquid forms of different things, but I've never seen anything like that works, right? Not like that. Big shout out to IFBB Pro, Alex Toplin. My man is doing work, always. Appreciate you joining us in, man. I appreciate you all the way through. Shannon, what's going on? Nelson, Jose Harden, Eric Young, Angela Rome, Gamble, what's going on? Dave, how you doing, brother? Michael Jacobs, does Titan Medical Center prescribe adipotide?
I can look it up on this.
Yeah, look it up for me real quick. I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. We're at the point. I'll look it up and I'll tell you. But all right, so what type of tests do you guys offer? So testosterone. So we offer a number of different blends of testosterone. Obviously, we have your regular cypionate, enanthate, propionate. We also have blends. So cypionate and propionate, which is really good fast-acting and longer-acting esters in there too as well. And it's really depends on what the patient, what their experience is, what works best for them too as well. I've seen different esters work better for different people. In light, most are prescribed cypionate, a lot like enanthate, or people like the blend of cypionate and propionate because it does get them a fast-acting ester and a long-acting ester. So, in those days, like I use the blend of Cip-Prop myself. And I like the way that the Cip-Prop makes me feel, especially on the day of injection, because propionate goes immediately in your system and is out in a couple days, and then that's where cypionate really comes in and kicks in. So it's really good. And yeah, so it's different blends for different people. It just all depends. That's where personalized regimens and personalized medication prescribed to you guys really makes a difference. There's some places out there, cookie cutter, everything goes out to the masses, the exact same thing for everybody across the board. That's not how medicine should be. That's not how your patient care or your regimen should be either. So if you're getting that, I would run. I just re-upped my TRT and was told there is no more HCG, and now it would be an oral support versus injectable. Yeah, so DMK. So listen to this. Check this out. So obviously we were using HCG for gonadal support for our HRT patients. And it worked really well. It's been used for I don't know how long, right? I've used it for at least 10 years before this. Now, HCG, as far as a compounding standpoint, is gone. Okay? They can't compound it anymore. And the manufactured version, like Pregnol and stuff like that, are on a shortage. It's really hard to get a hold of. So with that, we had to come to some sort of conclusion because we need to make sure that we were taking care of our patients and making sure they weren't getting any testicle shrinkage or any negative side effects with their treatments. So we looked at a couple different ones out there. Kisspeptin, gonadorelin, both injectables, both very well. Some you had to take multiple times during the day, which was not really going to be easy for a patient of ours. Patients usually don't want to do injections as much, or they can't think about doing their injections daily, or they forget about it, right? So that's not good for them either. Well, enclomiphene is what we're using. So enclomiphene is an oral capsule that we're going to be using for our patients. It's FDA approved. It's really nice. And it works a little bit better as far as than HCG. So this is really cool. So HCG, what we used it for was it mimicked the signal from the brain to the testicles to make sure that the testicles never shut down. So there wasn't any low semen production. Your natural production never really got shut off completely. And everything was working properly like it should. Semen volume was good, the whole nine. So with that enclomiphene, not clomid, but enclomiphene, works a lot better, where it actually stimulates, right, the FSH, your follicle stimulating hormone, and your luteinizer hormone, really turning on the signal complete, right? The real signal turning on instead of mimicking it. So it works a lot better. And honestly, we've got, we've been using it for quite a while now. I would say at least 6, 7, 8 months, and it's worked great. And there's some patients that do still want to do injections. They hate oral things. And so I want to do that's where kisspeptin really can come and play, and kisspeptin can work very well too. It's just enclomiphene, as far as mechanism wise, works better, and it's a lot easier for somebody not to stick themselves. They take a capsule. They're a lot happier with that. But we do offer the kisspeptin too as well, Fitness DMK, so you can check that out. Yep, always great info. Was good. What's your view on testosterone? Worth the hype. So I talked about this previously. I know Justin Caviar asked me about it originally, and I don't think it's all what it's hyped up to be. I know some people have taken it and they've got some results. Which, hey, listen, I said, listen, if you're getting results from it, and you think it's that for sure, then don't stop taking it. But, it's like it's an insect anabolic, okay? And the thing about it is that it doesn't attach to the androgen receptor. And that was a big hype about it, that it doesn't attach and doesn't convert into anything else like estrogen or anything like that. So you don't have to worry about estrogen blockers, but you're getting all the anabolic effect. I don't think it's worth the hype. That's just me personally. But if you take it and you're getting great results, then hey, listen, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, I haven't ran it for 60 or 90 days myself to be able to tell you. And if I did run it, I'm running testosterone and stuff like that. So I don't know if it would be a skewed result if I told you yes or no on it. So I don't know if maybe I don't ever want to get on my testosterone replacement therapy, okay? So I don't really want to stop that to try to take this. But I can add it on top and see, hey, listen, if it works good with TRT maybe, possibly. So maybe I'll give that a try and I'll do an experiment for you guys and say, hey, listen, it works good. It doesn't work good. And this is my opinion on it. Okay. Whew. All right. Does Titan Medical do oxymethlone replacement therapy? Okay. So that's one I do know. Oxymethlone. All right. So oxymethlone, we really don't do. And that's Anadrol for anybody out there that knows that name. Now, if you said Anadrol or oxymethlone, I'm definitely going to know it. And oxymethlone is usually used for females that are anemic. Okay, it increases red blood cell count dramatically. It's also used as a mass gainer and such like that for other people. We don't prescribe it per se. We don't have a real need for it with what we're doing. And usually when you're taking testosterone, that's going to increase red blood cell count already. So when you start adding on these other things like oxymethlone or any other anabolic for that purpose, you really do run a risk of raising red blood cell count, raising hemoglobin, raising hematocrit, and at that point putting yourself in a bad position for a possible DVT, blood clot, or stroke with this. And so you want to just really make sure you're treading lightly. I don't know what you need it for, Michael. And maybe there's something that you're trying to accomplish, but I don't think that you need Anadrol to accomplish it in that light. I think there's other great things that are going to be healthier for your body and be sustainable and be able to get you what you're trying to accomplish as far as results. IBB Pro Win in the house. What's going on? El Rado, what's going on? Annie, how you doing? Sid Stuff, will you ship to Australia? So I'm sorry, guys. I'd love to, but we can only service the United States. Now, if you have a friend or a family member here in the United States, you can do your consult with us, no problem. The medications or your package have to be shipped to them, and they'd have to ship to you directly. So we can't service as far as our pharmacies shipping directly to Australia or anywhere out of the country for that matter. Puerto Rico, U.S. Virgin Islands, Guam. If you're a service member and you're stationed and you have an APO or whatever it is, that we can definitely help out with. But directly to one of those different countries, we can't. I'm sorry. Jay Whips, Ginger, what's going on? DMK. So if I took the oral and wanted to go back on a modified ATG with actual ATG, could I do it successfully and safely? So if I took the oral and wanted to go back on a modified ATG with actual ATG, yeah, you could definitely safely. I don't think it'd be a problem at all. You can definitely do it 100%. Jurassic Exotic Reptiles, what's up, bro? John, have to head out, Big John, going for an early B-Day dinner. Thank you. Man, congratulations. I hope you have a great early B-Day dinner, too, as well. Thanks for tuning in, John. And keep up with the great work, man. 60-day challenge is almost done. Angel, what's going on? All right. Medina, hello from Las Vegas. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? I hope all is well there. Las Vegas is doing good. Yeah, you can do the ATG diet for sure, 100%. It'll definitely work the same way. I mean, either way. All right, Cosmic Mo, what's going on? Melendez, Jurassic Exotic Reptiles. Yo, what's going on, big guy? So just here, living the life, man. Titan lifestyle all day long. And I love coming on here with you guys. I love interacting with you guys. So if you guys have any questions about what we do or any other things, like even the oxymethlone question was a good question, 100%. You know, a lot of people do ask for oxymethlone or Anadrol, and you know, anything can be prescribed if the documentation is there. It's warranted. But things are not going to just be prescribed if they're not warranted. We're first and foremost about health, and that is the first priority. And what is going to help you reach the results that you're looking for. And a lot of people are just looking for, an increase and betterment of quality of life. Some people want to get bigger. Some people want to get smaller. It's really up to you what you're trying to accomplish, and we're here to help guide you. That's what the medical providers are here, to go through all these different things and options and therapies for you, and then recommend and then personalize the regimen for you to be able to take and lead you on the path down to success. All right. Destiny in the house. What up, girl? Destiny Barnes in the house. Titanette. Love her. They call her the Titan Naomi Campbell. That's what they're calling Destiny. Big shout out to Destiny out there. You might see it on our TikToks and stuff like that. Big shout out. All right, so let's get to our topics. We haven't got to the topics. I think you guys are
20 minutes warning.
20-minute warning. All right, so let's talk about some of these topics. I think you guys are going to love them, and they go right along with the topics we're talking about today. So, young male and infertile. The men struggling to have kids these days. So this is a big, big issue, and it's not getting talked about enough. And that is where men are having problems and struggles and getting their partners pregnant. It's been a big issue. And at this point, guys really, I think girls take it just as bad, because usually when it came to infertility, it was usually thrown on the female. She couldn't have kids, she can't do this. But males right now are dealing with these issues. And it's not that they're infertile per se, but they're not producing enough semen. They're down like, I believe, 40% in semen production, the males of today. It's really crazy, because another thing that's lowering and has been lowered year after year after year, and at a big percentage, if you want to do, let's say 20 years in between, are testosterone levels. And that's funny, because two things get created in the testicles, and that's testosterone and that's semen, right? And they usually correlate. If you have low testosterone levels, you might have low semen production. But you could have good testosterone levels and have lower semen production, I guess. And it can happen to anybody. There's different things that happen out there. But the majority of people have low semen production, these guys. And all these guys think they're alone. These guys are really embarrassed about this. They take it to heart, especially if they're in their 30s or their 20s. That's like their prime age group, right? Their prime age of being, in the top shape they're probably going to be in their whole life, right? And the issue is that it's a 50% decline in sperm production over the past 40 years. Sorry about that. But so semen production is lowered by 50%. And then testosterone levels have lowered by, I'm not going to say 50%, but it's pretty close, guys. 30%, I think, is what it is. Even on the reference ranges on LabCorp, right? They've lowered over 200 points on the total, going down from 1150 to 964, which is kind of scary too itself. But this is crazy, because a lot of these guys, they don't know what to do. And if you're in this situation, right? And I hear about this too all the time, that if you take testosterone, you'll become infertile. It's totally false. All right, that is false. If you take testosterone, you're not going to become infertile. But what does happen is if you take testosterone and you do not take it in the proper way, if you don't have gonadal support medications, so if you take testosterone all by itself, what happens is your body is going to recognize that you're getting an outside source of testosterone. And then it does contact the brain and says, brain, go ahead and shoot the message down to the testicles and tell the testicles that we no longer need them. They don't need to work, because we already have an outside source of testosterone and we have it in the body. So what happens at that point is your testicles go on vacation. Then they start going through atrophy and start shrinking. That's when those little baby prunes start happening, right? You have those nice full balls of semen. So what happens is when your testicles go on vacation, you start going through atrophy, semen production starts to lower. And that is where the problem is the volume of semen is not getting produced. So when you do have, sex or your fornication with your partner, you're not releasing enough semen to go release to hit the target that it needs to hit. And this is the problem, right? So that's the big issue. So if somebody tells you, oh, just take testosterone, you don't have to have no birth control or anything like that, that's false, okay? And at that point, even if you're not taking gonadal support, you can still get people pregnant. It's a fact, okay? Been there, done that, know about it. And, at that point, you have to watch out for this. And this is where blood testing comes into play even getting a semen analysis. And we offer that at Titan Medical Center too. We can send people in to go get semen analysis to talk about the volume, the movement, the whole nine, to really break down what's going on. And we've helped, I don't know how many different couples out there get pregnant or conceive. And there's a whole bunch of different ways and things that you can do and therapies that you can offer to do this. You can get follicle stimulating hormone, injectable follicle stimulating hormone. That's awesome, right? That's going to be direct. You can get, ATG was one of them before. Now in clomiphene that we just talked about with Fitness DMK, we're in clomiphene, kicks on FSH, LH, so follicle stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone, and when that signal kicks on, it starts revving the testicles up, and that's where more semen production happens. So these are some different things that you can do for infertility, or things if you're not being able to get your partner pregnant. There's all different types of options out there. You guys, if you're experiencing these things, if you're trying to get your partner pregnant and it's not happening, look at doing some of these different tests, and then you can do some of these different therapies, and you'll probably be set up for success at that point. I don't think we've not had somebody conceive or get pregnant by using our therapies that have been trying it for years. I've got a personal friend, an athlete of ours, Jeff Bahar. The guy's like 50-something years old, right? Been on hormone replacement therapy for 20, 30 plus years and couldn't conceive. Could not conceive. So we ran him through our protocols, and you don't have to stop testosterone either. That's a big one out there where a lot of doctors want to stop you if you are taking testosterone replacement therapy. And they say this because it's going to shut down your natural production. But if you're taking the right other add-back therapies medications with testosterone replacement, then you're not going to have that negative side effect, and you're still going to produce enough semen or a high volume of semen to help get your partner pregnant. Okay, so don't worry about all that hype out there. I promise you guys, I would say 90% of people that go on our therapies for fertility issues usually have a great success rate in getting their partner pregnant so they can conceive. Okay, so as long as it ain't something like permanent, even guys who have one testicle per se, right? Some people that have cancer, like Lance Armstrong. Lance Armstrong had testicular cancer, had to have one testicle removed. And at that point, his semen production was lower, his testosterone was lower, and that's why he really started taking, he was taking some of these different things that were banned, and it did help him, obviously. But that is something that, some people might need. They might need a boost, they might need something to rev things back up because something went wrong or something's off and not working like it properly should. Okay? All right. Jay Gabriella, what's going on? Gert, what's going on? How you doing, Smiths? My wife hates me, Big Irishman. That's what it is, man. It is what it is. When guys usually go on hormone replacement therapy or testosterone replacement therapy at first, I tell them this. I say, listen, your wife or girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever it is, are either going to love you or they're going to hate you, because your things are going to be revved up. You're going to be moving back about 10 or 15 years, and you're going to want to go all the time. And, usually after that, maybe a month or two, the wife, the girlfriend, if they're not feeling like they should optimize, they usually get on a program too, so they can catch right up there. I want to feel like my husband or boyfriend. I want to get back to that. I don't want to feel like this. And that's kind of where it leads them into getting on therapies too as well. It's really good because then they're both on the same level and they're both working and loving it together. So it is what it is. All right. Next topic. Doing just 30 minutes of muscle building workouts a week can reduce your risk of dying from cancer or other heart disease, studies find. This is awesome, guys. More and more studies are obviously coming out about physical activity. And this one was about just doing 30 to 60 minutes of muscle building workouts a week, and then dramatically lowering the risk of heart attacks, cancer, diabetes type 2, and more other ailments. This is awesome, because 30 to 60 minutes a week, guys, if you guys can't get that in, we really need to talk. We need to get some time management skills together and really need to set you apart, because, listen, you're ultimately doing this for yourself and for your health. Now, muscle building is great, right? Working out with weights is awesome. You can also do other exercises as far as muscle building. They say push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, using your body weight exercises can be just as much as beneficial. And they did say this. They said even when they increased it to over 60 minutes a week, it really didn't mess with the results. So whether you did 30 to 60 minutes or you did, 180 minutes a week, the result really didn't matter. So, for people out there that want to do minimal work, 30 to 60 minutes a week, man, and you can dramatically lower your risk of these, horrible diseases out there that we're all pretty much set up to fail at. We have these different things in our body as far as cells, bad cells, good cells. So cancer cells can arrive in our body. So you never know, right? So just doing this as a preventative, you're cautious, can set you apart and hopefully let you have a longer lifespan and a healthier lifespan too as well. So 30 to 60 minutes, guys, of activity, muscle building a week, whether it's weightlifting or using your body as far as for the weight, as far push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, things that you're using your body weight with can also help beneficial. All right, so that's a good one.
10 minutes.
All right, 10 minutes. All right, so the Titan Transformation Challenge is almost complete. We are in the home stretch. Big shout out to everybody on here, like the guys I can see right offhand, Rotten Rob, Big Irishman, Power Belly, John, and more. You guys are kicking butt and taking names. This is going to be awesome. The final week ends on March 10th, and you guys are going to give us a couple days as far as the judges to pick the winner. We're going to go from the first picture and weight all the way to the last picture and weight, compare these things, and see who really got the most out of it, who really changed and transformed the most. And those people, male and female, are both going to win 6 months of free therapies. Whether it's HRT or other therapies, they're going to get hooked up. And then everybody else that's been in this contest, you guys are winners too. And I'm going to make sure I take care of you in some way, shape, or form. And I think you guys are going to be very happy with it and be very excited. So I hope you guys are excited as I am to really announce the winners. All right. So the Titan Weekly Newsletter poll. How would you rate your overall health? Okay. And 45% said good, 41% said excellent, 14% said poor. So, listen, if you have, 86% of people saying it's good or excellent, I'm proud of you guys. If you guys think your health, overall health, is that good, then you guys are on the right path. The people at 14%, listen, what are you guys doing to change your health? Whether it's doing 30 to 60 minutes of exercise per week, you guys are eating better, you guys are sleeping better, you guys are taking more Titan therapies that will obviously help. These are some of the different things that you guys can do. So hopefully you guys, the 14%, get into the excellent category, and the good people move up to the excellent category. I want you guys all excellent health. That's what it's all about. Premier optimal health, right? That's what it's all about. So I'm just glad I pushed through mentally. Big Irishman, I am glad too, man. I know you were feeling some of the different things out there and going through some stuff, but I'm glad you did. Lisa, what's going on? How you doing? Thanks for joining us. Those last couple of weeks and still kind of now is hard, but I don't quit. I don't give up. I love that, dude. That's awesome, man, because anybody can make an excuse up or anything can happen where somebody can easily say, you know what, I can't do this. I quit. And it is what it is. Even some of those guys doing SEAL training, Budge training, I just read the last 2 months, man, 2 people have died in Budge training. So if you guys don't know what that is, that's Navy SEALs. That's, to go through that training to become a Navy SEAL, Budge training. And it's just crazy, man. You're going through that. You wouldn't think, I might die doing this. But people did. And it's really crazy.
Oh, wow.
I am glad I did the transformation. I was actually embarrassed to do it at first. See, a lot of people think like that, Rotten Rob. They get embarrassed, right? They're like, I don't want to show what I look like, or I don't want to admit to me want to do something like this. But really what you did is you've increased your confidence just by doing it, right? And then you're showing all the other people out there what they can do. And that should just be even more of a confidence booster for you because you're motivating people. You are technically an influencer at that point. You're influencing people in a positive way. And, not a lot of people can do that. It takes a lot of guts. And I love it. That's why, everybody in this challenge is going to win one way or another because they put themselves out there. They're vulnerable to a certain extent. But they've showed people the true guts that it takes to do something like that. And I'm proud of every one of you guys, for sure. Keep moving forward. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That is one of the truest sayings out there, guys. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And, man, I believe in that wholeheartedly. I've been through a lot of situations, and I've had a lot of friends been through some really bad situations, and they've came out of it, and they've been stronger for it. Even if it hurts at that point or it's very traumatic, right? After they get over it, it does make them stronger, and they have survived a bad situation or ordeal. Whew! All right. So I think that's the show for the week, guys. It's been a great Titan Talk Tuesday, man. Covered a lot of great different topics with you guys. Talked about a lot of great therapies. The Titan Trifecta. Get that package. Titan Complete, Hercules Potion, ECA Stack Plus, all in one package for you guys. And a discounted price for all three. Instead of buying them all at full price, you will get a discount on all three therapies if you get the Titan Trifecta. And they all work together synergistically, so they're all going to give you great different results. And using them together will get you even better results, okay? So I appreciate all you guys. Thank you guys for all tuning in every week with me. Tuesday at 6 p.m., Titan Talk Tuesdays with me, John, CEO of Titan Medical Center. I love all you guys, man. I appreciate all your support. I appreciate you guys tuning in and being active on here and conversate with me. If there's any questions, concerns, please shout them out to me or save them for next week for Titan Talk Tuesday with me at 6 p.m. I'll see you guys Friday with Big Drew with Titan Lifestyle. Those have been exciting. We've always had some really, really entertaining topics for you guys. And a whole bunch of crazy stuff is going on in the world. So I bet you we'll have some really, really cool topics for you too as well. So I appreciate all you guys. I'll see you guys next Tuesday, 6 p.m. for Titan Talk Tuesday with me, John, CEO of Titan Medical Center.